7 mind-blowing and fascinating facts about beds. When did beds first come into existence? What's the most expensive bed in the world? And what surprising secrets are hidden in the making of a bed? Hey there! Welcome back to KINH LUP TV. Quick question. How many hours a day do you spend snoozing on your bed? Drop your answer in the comments below. Let's see who's the ultimate nap champion here. Alright, my friends. According to research, we spend about 1/3 of our lives sleeping. That means your bed is basically your BFF, keeping you comfy through the highs and lows, and dreams, of course. But, as close as we are to our trusty beds, they've still got some mysteries up there. When did beds first appear? So, let's dive into these mind-blowing bed mysteries right now. 1. Before beds existed, where did people sleep? Hey friends, let's rewind thousands of years to a time when having a comfy bed was a total luxury. Back then, sleeping wasn't nearly as cozy as it is now. Around 10,000 BCE, humans ditched their nomadic lifestyles and started settling down. This shift led to the first beds, which were basically piles of leaves, palm fronds, or animal skins. It wasn't much, but it did the job. By 3000 to 1000 BCE, the ancient Egyptians leveled up. They built wooden bed frames to keep themselves off the ground, because who wants dirt, bugs, or snakes crashing their sleep? If you were poor, you got plain wood. But if you were rich, your bed would be blinged out with gold, jewels, and fancy ebony wood. Later on, the Romans took things to a whole new level. They created the first luxury bed, decked out with gold, silver, or bronze. Mattresses stuffed with hay, wool, or feathers were wrapped in velvet, brocade, or silk. Let's just say, they didn't mess around when it came to sleeping in style. During the Renaissance, beds in France started featuring curtains. These weren't just for show. They kept you warm, gave you privacy, and blocked out those nasty nighttime drafts. But not everyone had it good. Poor folks, they made do with straw mats or just threw hay on the floor. Beds in the 16th to 17th centuries, just wooden frames and ropes holding everything together. Then came the 1700s, when people switched to iron frames and cotton-stuffed mattresses. Why the upgrade? Because diseases were everywhere. Wooden beds were basically a bug motel. Since then, beds have been on a non-stop makeover journey, constantly improving. Over time, beds kept evolving. By the 19th century, the fancy curtains and canopies disappeared, and bed designs got simpler. And today, there are countless styles to fit whatever vibe you're going for. So, we've been sleeping on beds forever, but have you ever wondered how they're actually made? Let's find out. 2. How are beds made? Alright folks, let's talk about the bed making process. Each type of bed has its own production method, but I'll break it down into the basic steps so you can get the idea. Step 1. Decide the size of your bed. Common options include 1.6 times 2 meters, 1.8 times 2 meters, or even a king-size 2.2 times 2 meters. Step 2. Create the design plan. Next, a rough sketch is made to figure out how to cut the wood efficiently and avoid wasting materials. Step 3. Gather the materials. Once the design is ready, it's time to prep the materials. This includes neatly cut wooden boards, bed slats, screws, metal brackets, wood glue, and other little accessories. Step 4. Assemble the bed. This step is all about precision and care. Honestly, it's best done with 2 to 3 people working together for maximum efficiency. As for the bed frame assembly, this part is crucial since it's the main structure that supports the mattress later. The frame is usually made from natural wood, cut into thick, sturdy planks at standard heights. Each plank is crafted individually and joined together with screws at the corners during assembly. Now onto the headboard. This is the most eye-catching part of the bed, so it needs extra attention to detail. Whether it's carved with fancy patterns or kept plain and simple depends entirely on what the customer wants. Finally, once all the parts are done, everything is assembled, polished, painted, or cleaned up to create a fully finished bed. Pretty detailed, huh? But hey, that's what it takes to make a masterpiece. 3. The world's most expensive and smartest beds. Whoa! Beds worth billions? No clue if they help you sleep better, but the price tags are enough to make anyone lose sleep. First up, the Baldacchino Supreme Bed, a masterpiece priced at $6.3 million. This jaw-dropping beauty is crafted from 24-karat gold, weighing more than 90 kilograms, with a frame made of ash and cherry wood, topped off with an elegant canopy. Then there's the magnetic floating bed by Yanjap Ruisanars. At $1.6 million, this bed literally floats mid-air thanks to magnetic technology. Imagine dozing off like you're hovering on a cloud. Next, the Jado Steel-style gold bed costs a cool $676,550. It's not just fancy, it's packed with gadgets, internet, gaming systems, and even a DVD player. A bed that doubles as your ultimate entertainment hub. Check out the Parnian Furniture Bed, a cool $210,000. The Sunset Parnian PDM Bed. It isn't just for sleeping, it's loaded with trays for your iPod and iPad, LED lights right on the headboard, and super convenient storage drawers. But the best part? That headboard, shaped like the setting sun. But wait, it gets crazier with smart beds. These are next-level creations, combining sofas, massage features, work desks, TVs, and climate-controlled blankets. Warm in winter, cool in summer. Need a home theater? Some come with massive screens you can retract when it's bedtime. Got a tight space? No problem. These beds can fold away into the ceiling, freeing up a ton of room. Of course, all this high-tech magic costs anywhere from a few thousand to millions. Like they say, you get what you pay for. Honestly, the most expensive bed in the world is a hospital bed, folks. Let that sink in. Steve Jobs' final words were the most profound lesson he realized at the very end of his life. How tragic is it to spend your whole life chasing money, only to use that money to try and buy back your health in the end? It really makes you stop and think, doesn't it? The hilarious bed race. Do you think beds are just for sleeping, guys? Not in England. They see things differently. That's why they've taken beds to the streets, literally, to create a one-of-a-kind competition. Climbing hills and crossing rivers with beds. Over in Knaresborough, Yorkshire, Northern England, they've turned beds into racing vehicles in the world-famous bed race, which started back in 1966. Here's the deal. Each team has 7 members, 6 people, men, women, or mixed teams, ages 8 and up. Push or pull a rolling bed, while one person gets to be the passenger lying on it. To become a true bed racing superstar, team members need to master it all: strength, endurance, marathon running, swimming, and teamwork. The race covers a nearly 4-kilometer route, starting from the heart of town. The tension and excitement are non-stop. These wild beds race through parks, past landmarks, around sharp corners, up rocky hills, and finally, they plunge into the icy, fast-flowing River Nid, 18 meters wide, before crossing the finish line. The pushers have to go all out, but the person on the bed? They better hold on tight. Falling off means instant disqualification. In recent years, this race has attracted a ton of contestants, with up to 90 teams signing up. And there's more. Teams also compete in a design and costume contest. What a crazy competition, right? So, who'd want to give it a shot? Comment, "I'm ready," or "No way," to let us know. Oh, and I bet some of you historical drama fans have a burning question about this. Let's find out more. 5. Why was the king's bed less than 2 meters wide? Hey friends, have you ever noticed, in Chinese historical dramas, that the emperor's bed, dragon bed, is always super small, barely 2 meters wide? Weird, right? I mean, he ruled the whole empire, had anything he wanted, so why sleep on such a tiny bed? Well, there's actually a deep reason behind this. Let me break it down for you. There's an old saying, even if you own 10,000 rooms, at night, you only sleep on a 2-meter bed. Back in the day, even emperors, rulers of entire kingdoms, kept themselves in surprisingly small living spaces. Why? It wasn't just about comfort. It showed humility and the virtue of a true leader, someone who worries for the people first and celebrates only after everyone else. It's like their lifestyle was a lesson in self-discipline and morals. Another reason comes from ancient Chinese feng shui. Back in the day, people believed that if you live alone, you shouldn't stay in a large room. Why? Because yang energy builds up, and you'll end up using your own life force to heat the space. The bigger the room, the more energy your body burns, leaving you weak and drained. And that's where all kinds of problems begin. Not only that, people also believed that sleeping in a huge bedroom could mess with your chances of having kids. Couples in oversized rooms might struggle to conceive since so much energy gets wasted warming the room. Think of it like an air conditioner. If the room's too big, it can't cool it efficiently, right? Same thing here. Oh, and while the emperor's bed was small and narrow, the quality? Absolutely top tier. The wood they used? We're talking rare and expensive types like rosewood, ebony and agar wood. These are strong, gorgeous and luxurious woods, people. So yeah, the bed wasn't big, but it was a masterpiece of craftsmanship. And just now, I showed you some beds for humans. But let me tell you, the furry bosses, our dogs and cats, are living it up just as fancy when it comes to their beds. The most expensive pet beds ever. Hey guys, these days, the wealthy elite aren't just splurging on luxury items for themselves. Oh no, their spoiled fur babies are living the high life too. We're talking beds that cost tens or even thousands of dollars. Insane, right? Take, for example, the Royal Cabana pet bed, available on an e-commerce site. This fancy little snooze station is designed to give rich folks' beloved furballs the ultimate sleeping experience. It comes decked out in faux mink fur, a sparkling Swarovski gemstone, and ultra-durable wood that could probably last through generations of dogs without a single wobble. Oh, and the mattress. It's so soft and cushy, your pet will feel like they're sleeping on a literal cloud. But here's the kicker. This bed will set you back a cool $6,750. And if that doesn't sound luxurious enough for your furry royalty, don't worry. There are even fancier options out there that'll practically guarantee your pet sleeps like a rock. For instance, let's talk about the Eiffel Tower luxury dog bed, designed in the iconic shape of the Eiffel Tower and painted in an elegant, neutral palette. Price tag, a whopping $10,000. Now, if you're on the hunt for something slightly less eye-wateringly expensive but still ridiculously lavish, check these out. The Imperial Crystal Dog Bed by Hello Doggy for just $3,500. The Notre Palais bed is priced at $4,800. Got a princess for a pet? Then the Peaches and Creme Princess Pet Bed might be the perfect fit, only $2,400. Or how about the Hollywood Dreams Pink Bed for a chill $2,300? I mean, with beds this bougie, no wonder these pets are living their best lives and sleeping like royalty. So, which bed caught your eye the most? Drop the name of the one you think your boss, aka your pet, would totally vibe with in the comments. And hey, stick around because up next, we've got another wildly expensive item that'll blow your mind. 7. What not to do with your bed. Hey there, friends! I know everyone has their own way of setting up a bed, but don't ignore these feng shui principles passed down for generations. They're here to help you dodge any bad energy or avoidable misfortunes. Let's get straight to it. No mirrors facing the bed. When you're sleeping, you're at your most relaxed and vulnerable. So if you wake up in the middle of the night and see a reflection in the mirror, instant heart attack. That sudden scare can mess with your energy. Oh, and TV screens? They reflect just like mirrors, so don't aim them at your bed either. Don't put your bed directly facing the door. Placing your bed directly in line with the door is a no-go. It's said to drain your energy. Instead, position it diagonally or further away from the door to keep that energy intact. Don't put the head of your bed under a window. Sleeping under a window might seem nice, but your energy? It'll sneak right out. Without solid protection or support behind you, your energy can get weaker. Stick to a sturdy wall behind your bed instead. Don't overdo it with plants. A tiny, cute plant, sure, but turning your bedroom into a jungle? Big nope. Most plants release carbon dioxide at night, not oxygen, which isn't great for your health. So keep it simple. One plant is plenty. Things you should never keep in your bedroom. Top taboo: Buddha statues. The bedroom is where you unwind, get dressed, or, let's be real, enjoy some private couple time. Having a Buddha statue here? Totally disrespectful. Electronics? Keep them far away. TVs, speakers, power strips, computers, phones. Bad news. These gadgets pump out electromagnetic waves that can mess with your health and sleep. The farther from your bed, the better. Honestly, if you can keep them out of the room entirely, even better. My friends, we've just taken a deep dive into all the quirky, surprising truths hiding behind our trusty beds. So, which facts shocked you the most? Don't forget to drop a comment and share your thoughts. I'm dying to know what you think. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button and subscribe to KINH LUP TV so you'll always be the first to catch our newest, coolest videos every day. Thanks for watching, and that's it for now. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.